Hi everybody, it's Amy aka Dreadlock Mama RNY coming at you with an update video today. I apologize about the audio on this video. I don't know if it was like this in my first video or not. I can't remember, but it seems like there's like a lot of white noise in the background. So hopefully I'm going to be getting a new phone within the next few weeks here, and hopefully my future videos won't be like that. So just bear with me. But I didn't want to wait any longer to give you guys an update. I'll start with my stats first. I am 40 years old. I've had 4 children biologically. My husband and I actually have 8 children between the two of us. So I've had several pregnancies. And over time, I've just put on more and more weight with illness and consecutive pregnancies, things like that. So I don't think I've ever seen 300 pounds on the scale, but I certainly feel like I've been a little bit over 300 pounds in the past. I know I've seen 298 on the scale, and that's about what I weighed in at my first visit at the bariatric center about 7.5, 8 months ago. I weighed in, I think it was like 298.7 maybe. And since then, I've been able to drop about 18 pounds, so I'm weighing in at about 280, which isn't as much as it could be, but it's definitely forward momentum, and that makes me really happy. So that's just doing this 6-month supervised weight loss program that my bariatric center requires that you go through. So just to kind of give it to you in a nutshell, over the last 6 months, I've been going in and seeing a nutritionist. I've also been food journaling every day and keeping track of my calories. I also log in what exercise I'm getting. And this is something you may not have to do, but something that I do is I even write down what supplements that I'm already taking, nutritional supplements. And the reason why I've done that is because St. Vincent's in my state here, where I live, has their bariatric center has a program that can help you get all of the qualifications out of the way that you need for insurance. So this 6-month supervised weight loss program is part of that. You can certainly do that on your own through your primary care physician and have them document and do the supervised weight loss with your primary care physician. But if your bariatric center offers this, I think it's a really safe bet because they know exactly what the insurance companies are looking for. So my bariatric center here has been great. They walk you through exactly what the insurance company needs you to do. So they go ahead and help you set up your psychiatric evaluation. Of course, this 6-month supervised weight loss program. It's just really informative. And in fact, about a month ago, I got to meet with my surgeon, and he had a gal from his office talk to us about insurance, and that was super helpful. The insurance that I had is really great, but come to find out, the carrier that I had for the type of insurance that I have actually requires a lot of other steps in order to get bariatric surgery. There's a lot more hoops to jump through. So I was able to ask her about that, and she said that if I could switch to a different carrier, if I could go with Anthem through the form of insurance that I'm on, that it would actually shrink that list way down. In fact, really all the Anthem requires, and again, this is with the form of insurance that I have through Anthem, every package is different, but all they require is that I have the 6-month supervised weight loss, and I think it was just the psychiatric evaluation. So I've already completed those things. I'm now done with those 6 months, and I'm really excited about that. So they've submitted everything into insurance because I've met all of the qualifications. Now I'm just waiting to hear back from the insurance whether or not I'm approved. I think they have like 2 weeks, something like that, to give a response. I could be wrong on that. So I'm looking for that any day now to come in the mail or to get a call from St. Vincent's letting me know that that approval has come through. As soon as that happens, then I'll be contacted with a surgery date. And there's still a few little things that I need to do. I think I have to have one more visit with my surgeon. I need to go to a cooking class that they offer. It lasts several hours, and they go through different meal plans and show you the types of meals that you're going to need to be preparing after surgery. So that's really informative, and it's awesome that they do that. Then I'm sure they'll do some blood work type thing. So as far as I know, I don't have a bunch of pre-op testing to run through, like, but definitely basic blood work I'm sure they're going to run. So I think that's it. And then when I get my surgery date, I will be on here right away making another video, letting you guys know we'll have a big party to celebrate. That'll be really exciting. It's been a long, kind of scary journey. Wondering if I'm going to be able to get everything done that I need to get done. And dealing with insurance is scary because it's kind of out of your hands. So that's why I really appreciated my surgeon's office being so helpful and letting us speak one-on-one with the insurance specialist. If you're in a situation where your bariatric program isn't as helpful, ask 1,000 questions. Bug them to death. If they're not getting back with you on things, call them. You know, and I don't mean that in a bad way against the people who work there, but some doctor's offices, I've worked for a doctor's office before, they're just so stinking busy, and they have a few people trying to take care of everybody. And so I actually appreciated when people stayed on top of stuff with me and called me back and reminded me, hey, I haven't heard about this yet, because it would jog my memory and help me make sure that they were taken care of. So I'm not talking about being rude, but it certainly is okay to call and ask the questions that you need to ask and find out why you haven't heard a response back yet, or let them know that they've not scheduled so-and-so appointment yet. I don't think that's wrong to do at all. And that's where these videos really come in and become really helpful, because I know for me, when I am trying to do something like this, I may not know what questions to even ask because I've never been through it before. So watching people's weight loss surgery journeys on YouTube helped me out tremendously, because they talked to me about the ins and outs of it. They talked to me about the things that they had to do to get qualified for insurance, etc. And so I was able to take that knowledge and know which questions to ask or what things to look for. So I'm so glad that you're checking in with me here, and I'm hoping that I can really give you the information that you need if you're on your way. Some of you who've already subscribed are even further along than I am, and thank you for subscribing. I haven't been able to message everybody back yet, but I'm going to try to get that done. I really appreciate you following, and hopefully we can all help each other out. That's what this is about. I know YouTube has helped me out with a lot of things. You can learn just about anything off of YouTube now, so hopefully I'll be able to give you a lot of really good information as I walk through this. So I think that I had told you guys in my first video that I had definitely settled on RNY surgery. I mean, I think I was still on the fence a little bit, but after talking to the surgeon, it verified with me that this is exactly what I need to do. That's why I named my channel Dreadlock Mama RNY. So the reason why, I think I talked about this in my first video, I have acid reflux really bad. I've had ulcers in my esophagus and just issues with that. VSG can make that worse, and you have to be on omeprazole pretty much indefinitely, where RNY basically solves that issue of acid reflux because they're actually bypassing and rerouting that. So that's one reason why. The other thing is that my blood sugar levels have consistently come back high, and my doctor let me know I really feel like you're borderline diabetic. So RNY literally bypasses the part of your intestines that digests your dietary sugars. So it's basically a cure for diabetes. I mean, really, it's been wildly successful in treating diabetes. And so I think that there have been times I can tell that my blood sugar has been completely out of control, and I've kind of actually been in denial about it. And so I think that that's going to be a good solution for me because of my age. I had gestational diabetes with my last son, and just my BMI is really high, because for me to be about 300 pounds at my height, that's a lot of weight. So I think RNY is what I need. I need that. It's a little bit more aggressive than VSG, but I need that. So that's what I've chosen to do, and the surgeon's office was in agreement about that. So as we walk through this journey and you see me meal prep and you watch my experience, I'm sure that some of you that are going to be sleevers out there, you're going to get some good information from my channel, especially when it comes to the types of meals that I'm going to be eating, things like that. But it's probably going to be a little bit more helpful for those of you who have chosen to do RNY gastric bypass. So, but I want to do other interesting things on my channel too, so don't leave me just because of that. I am going to go ahead and use this channel to do some dreadlock videos, since I'm called Dreadlock Mama RNY. And so I'll make sure that I label those clearly, though, if you're not watching this to watch dreadlock videos. In fact, I think I'm going to make one here in just a second. The other thing that I'll do is I'll share information with you guys when my husband and I get our homesteading channel up and running. We live on 10 acres of ground out here in nowhere, Indiana, and we're going to be building a completely self-sufficient green living home for our family. So some of you may have heard the term cob. It's basically freeform adobe. So we've been filming that as we walk through that journey, building our own cob house out here. We've already got chickens. We're going to get goats. And we grow a very large organic garden every year, and I try to can and preserve that food. So we're just kind of hitting the surface with our homestead. But I think that's what makes the channel interesting, is watching people walk through the ins and outs of that and learning. So I'll make sure, I won't put those videos in with this channel, but I'll make sure to share that information with you when we get that up and running. So you never know, I might even sing for you a little bit on this channel. Yeah, I'm a minister of music. I have been singing since I was old enough to talk. And so singing is my thing. So we might even do some music on here and just have a good time. I want this to be a fun experience for all of us. So good luck on your journey, wherever you're at on this road. Even if you're just doing it all on your own, you know, that's the thing. If you don't get approved for surgery, it doesn't mean it's the end of the road. You can do this. We can do this together. So like and subscribe, and I'll try to keep you updated the second I get this surgery date. Thanks a lot, guys.